Hand clap to the massive brothers and sisters. We are finally back. We finally made it to another one. The very first out of two reactions I'll be jumping on this YouTube platform. Welcome to another one on this here Mystelics Reacts channel. Big up the masters out large of the entire universe right there. Out of the entire universe, brothers and sisters. Yes, man, the angels and everybody watching. So big up the angels one time for definitely being a part of this. And of course, you guys as well here on Earth for definitely watching the vibrations. And of course, without further ado, brothers and sisters, we gotta get to the vibrations. But don't forget to click the like button right there and subscribe. If you have not done so, subscribe and turn on that post notification so you can get the latest vibrations when they tend to come through. And with that said, brothers and sisters, let's get into these vibrations. Of course, none other than Mr. King Dice. King Dice was at Breakfast Fete, brothers and sisters. 10-time Calypso King of Dominica. And of course, he was performing at Breakfast Fest. And I think this is something rather formidable. And of course, a kudos to ASA BANTAN for definitely doing that right there. Of course, I'm going to give my thoughts in that. But let's check the vibrations out right there. Change is a phenomenon. Comes with the rising sun. So even though Dice was not... Well, the song change has not happened when it comes down to the political atmosphere as a result of electoral reform, proper electoral reform not being done. But therefore, there's change on this stage, brothers and sisters. And of course, because of his 10-time Calypso King, ASA gave him the platform for him to do it. I think they were pretty much just promoting the atmosphere of artistry in Dominica. And of course, being 10-time King is definitely an accomplishment. And of course, ASA giving that platform, not on the basis of what he was saying in songs, but of course, using the songs as a means of a musical platform right there. But of course, I am happy that this was done because they are getting to see other people who not normally listen to the words, would definitely listen to the words that is being portrayed right there. I see a girl with her bath suit. I don't think Granby a beach now, but the girl with her bath suit, papa, she have a bath suit in the night time, and you catch a draft with my girl. Anyways, let's continue. Pay attention to these fundamental principles. That's one thing that is happening in Dominica. The leaders are not paying attention to fundamental principles. It's either they know it or they not doing nothing, or they know it and they're just willfully wicked, man. The leaders should pay attention to the fundamental principles that help guide this nation. That of which I think is very vital right there. Only the truth that always remain unchanged, regardless what they come in life for you. If not, people will change and stop following you. But what is actually happening in Dominica, guys? I'll post this link in the description below so you guys can check it out for yourself. This is actually MO News. Yeah, MO News right there, guys. That link will be in the description so you guys can check it out right there. But the people need to listen to what is being stated right. Let me bring it back a little so that the masses them can listen to it, man. Yeah, that. If not, but stop following you and they know what is happening in Dominica, brothers and sisters. The people have stopped following them. However, they have decided to incentivize. Oh, I'll give you $500. I'll give you $300. I'll put your child into school. You know, I'll make your children work in NEP and all those things there. You know, incentivizing. Not only that, putting you in apartments and those kind of things there. And then writing you a letter and say, if the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Not true. So the Lord give you a house, mind the Lord don't take it away. All these kind of things. So that means you have to shut your mouth. So instead of the people's own free will acting in accordance with that of their free will, they have been hindered by that very sentiment right there. Interesting stuff. Waiting to take over. Talking about that, brothers and sisters, I had to point this out. I remember doing you guys probably saw the video that I did with Jerome Romain, the very first international medalist of Dominica, Jerome Romain. I did a podcast with him, guys. That's on BrBpTV. You guys want to go check it out? You can let me know if you want to check that out. I'll post a link for you guys. Just send me a message in the comments if you have not seen it yet, and I'll definitely send it to you. Right there. But of course, Jerome Romain was one of the individuals who was the first medalist in Dominica. Okay? Now it's interesting to find out because we were trying to find out who is the other leader in the place, brothers and sisters. it was just told to me by the same Jerome Rumin that when they were trying to get Dominica to be a part, because remember he qualified for the Olympics but was not able to enter into the Olympics because Dominica was not part of the International Olympic Committee. It was not part of the IOC, brothers and sisters. And, you know, it was none other than Dr. Thompson Fontaine that pioneered that very thing that caused Dominica to be a part of the IOC, brothers and sisters. That's why Dominican athletes today, have the opportunity for them to leave Dominica and go and perform in the Olympics. That's why Thea was able to represent Dominica in the Olympics, because of Dr. Thompson Fontaine. Of course, back then you had the Dominica Amateur Athletic Association, DAAA, which of course Dr. Thompson Fontaine was a part of, from my understanding. And it is now Dominica Athletic Association, which is DAA. They take on the amateur part because back then people didn't know what they were doing. So, you know, amateur vibrations that was taking place there. And it was none other than Dr. Thompson Fontaine that pioneered the reason for Dominica, not just Dominica, you know, guys, but for Dominica and St. Lucia to be part of the IOC. You have to be part of the IOC for you. Your country has to be part of the IOC for you to be participating in the Olympics, brothers and sisters. So, another aspiring leader waiting to take over. When that leader, brothers and sisters, one of the things I would say is that you need to know, if you are you have to see how somebody is doing or able to do something in a future business. You're trying to upgrade that person. You're trying to promote that person to a better position. You must see how that person is doing in the present position that they are. This is one of the reasons why Dominica is failing, because we knew how Scott was doing as Minister of Education. Absolutely nothing was being done. The students self were wondering, how is he the literature teacher and he cannot even speak properly? Brothers and sisters, that is how they were asking him to become Minister of Education. It's interesting when you look at the dynamics. And now he's Prime Minister of the country. And brothers and sisters, you know how somebody will do based on the present job that they are doing, and how well and effective that they are able to carry out these measures of what they are doing presently. And if they are doing it well, and you see the need for them to elevate him to a higher position, that is how promotion happens. Not somebody say, oh, give the young man a chance, brothers and sisters. You give the young man a chance and he has completely destroyed the economy. Not just the economy, but destroyed the very psyche of humankind in Dominica. When they give them houses and this kind of things, while destroying the economy, the people then have to be dependent on them. The very people who are oppressing them economically. That is truly something else. And people come and ask you, oh, Mystelics, but who else now? You're Ted Calvas. There are many people out there that are in positions that want to do something for Dominica. We have to wake up and wisen up, brothers and sisters. Thompson Fontaine is the reason why St. Lucia and Dominica are participating in the Olympics. Based off Jerome Ruin. Anyways, let's continue. Change. Well, they might not be smarter, but they know to keep them down. It is up to the people to then wisen up to say, hey, we are smarter than you. But to destroy the people's ability to do something, that means they have to leave. It's interesting when you look at the dynamic of what is happening in Dominica. Of what the citizens are trying to achieve. It's when the one set that rising is telling the people everything is bright and creamy, brothers and sisters, you have to understand within yourself, this is not for your benefit. It is for them to fool you consistently so they can maintain their positions, so they can constantly be bright and creamy on their part, not on yours. When they come and tell you economy is doing fine, and you know back in the day, it's one of the things I don't understand, brothers and sisters. Even somebody just messaged me when it comes on to when Donald Trump was president. 40% increase in their stuff in the United States. Today, under Biden, it's gone by 45%. Down by 45%. I wish I could show you, but let me leave that there. Brothers and sisters, you think it's just talk? I talking just for talking's sake? Are you looking at me and think it's just talk? You can see some of the people, they want to dance, you know. But I'm happy that this massive crowd is there, brothers and sisters, so they can listen to what is being taking place. Those who know the song already, and those who listening to the song to say, hey, maybe what he's saying there is true. Maybe, you know. Either that or Scary tell them not to dance, or they don't want to see Scary. They don't want Scary to see them dancing. And that is truly something else. The song going nice, the music going nice. They have to put dice for festival, you know. You cannot tell me not putting dice for festival. 10-time Calypso King. Really? You not putting dice for festival? Gasa, I see dice perform and dice mash up all your mad. Don't play it, you know. Alright, anyways. Big up ASA for that, man. Man don't want to wave no boy. But the song nice. I born them. People are supposed to be controlling their money. Let the government know what they want to do with their money. The government telling people what they should do with their money. Boy. Fire! Yes, that song was there. Maliciously I'm paying for him not to perform. Jumbie money. Don't take the jumbie money, people. The political party go. Yes, man. Everybody should be standing for country. Everybody, not political party. The political party is not doing well for you. You need to change them. It is that simple. Yet still the country's been compromised by wicked people, putting things in position so that they can maintain power. And when the people finally found out, hey, it's electoral reform that needs to be changed, because that's what they're using. The government themselves trying to find. You pay man $750,000 to do electoral reform. The man do the report. You don't like it, so you trash it, wasting the people's money. $750,000 and nobody make noise. Nobody. $750,000 has go to a man just like that. He bring the report during the top part where the man bring the report. Elections were called. Boy, that is truly something else in this nature island Caribbean. Come to think of it. Anyways. Yeah, boy. Overly checking burn the broke pathway, or you rather have the money, boy. Vanity is truly something else. See it, sir. Hold on. Listen. I want to pick up King Dice. We want to congratulate King Dice. Make some noise for King Dice! Big belly. This is the #1 calypsonian in the Caribbean. Not even in Dominica. Well, that's not really true. You need to win probably like 2 more for him to win #1. I think the #1 is, I can't remember. But the #1 calypsonian with the most crown is not in Dominica. I think it's either St. Vincent. I don't think it's in Trinidad. I think it's in one of them countries, brothers and sisters. I don't think it's Trinidad. Right there. I think there's another one with 10 in Trinidad. 9 or 10, one of them. But he's not the #1 yet. So if he continues, probably like 3-4 years to go. Well, he have his whole life because there are people older than him in Calypso. So he can probably win 20 crowns. We're going for the 20 record breaking in the Caribbean, man. Let's go. Yeah, boy. That is beating Mr. Bad. Sparrow used to play on words and make it kind of, you know. But Dice bringing it. Big up to Party Run. Right there, man. Anyways, let's continue.
On behalf of all breakfast shatters, we want to give Dice an award for the 10-time calypso king of Dominica. Alright? And Dice, with the breakfast fete, you see economic activities, you see we bring money to Dominica. ASA is the real actor.
Personally, I have to big up ASA for that because it seems like a number of persons were coming in for breakfast fete and stuff. People from St. Lucia across the Caribbean were definitely coming in for breakfast fete. So it brings a little economic activity. So kudos to ASA and of course definitely doing that in Granby right there. So I was wondering where they can put it in Granby, but apparently they find place there. So they definitely have their thing in Granby, and of course ASA from Granby, so of course bringing some economic activity in Granby. Well, I don't think there's much. Well, I don't know. It's been a while since I've been Granby. Maybe things are different now. It's a jumping. Big up
to ASA BANTAN. Respect to you. Which have made as a good person, a good individual with a good mind and a good heart.
Yeah, man, I have to bring Ace on the podcast, you know, guys. I have to bring Ace on the podcast, no doubt about it. Have a nice conversation with him, man.
Respect to people like that.
What do you think? Do you think that's a good idea? Let me know that in the comment box below, guys.
To meet them, treat them properly, and just follow the path. Because you don't know when you have good mind and good heart, this can build you already. Ace, pick up yourself. You're a man. Everybody loves the thing. Everything nice. Pick up.
Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. Big up to ASA, man, for definitely doing that for Dicey. And it's not even about, let's say, about political this and political. The man have an achievement. The man has achievement galore. 10 times. Nobody has ever. Who win 5? No, it's people that win 5 in Dominica. The man win 10. 10. The man supposed to get at least $1 million, a plot of land somewhere or something of that sort. You know? 10 times. Come on, man. We see Thea won the world gold medal for the Olympics in Paris. People say name the airport. I don't think that's kind of crazy. They say name the stadium, the music sports stadium. I said that's crazy. And the most ideal thing is if they build a track stadium to name it after her because she's the first gold medalist. It's interesting that point is also raised when I think of Jerome Romain. Jerome Romain was the first Dominican, the very first Dominican to win a medal on the international stage. He won a bronze medal at the World Championships in 1995. Okay, so I think something should also be done for him as well because, you know, he was the first one to put Dominica on the map when it comes on to these things. Matter of fact, this guy didn't even know about long jump and this. They used to call it hop, jump. Hop, jump, skip, some kind of thing they call it, like they used to call it back in the day. And the man became the first Dominica's first medalist. He qualified for Olympics the first time, I think it's 1991 and 1992. You know, that was the year after, maybe 1992, I think. He qualified for Olympics, brothers and sisters. Not just saying, oh, you're from Dominica. No, you qualified, meaning you reached the jump that you're supposed to reach to qualify for Olympics. And he qualified, it's just that Dominica was not on the list and therefore could not make it then. Who knows at that time what he could have done? You know, who knows? With more youth and more energy to him and jumping and, you know, perfecting his craft and enjoying that. Who knows? He could have gotten a gold medal in the Olympics during that time. You know? He also went to Olympics in 1996 and a number of times, I think up to 2000. He didn't win any medals for the Olympics, but I think something should be done because he was the first one to put Dominica on the map when it comes on to the international medal. Dominica's name was in there, standing on the same podium of the World Championship. He was 3rd place, bronze medalist. He won it, brothers and sisters. So I think something should also be done for him right there as the first one. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Can you imagine that boy? Can you imagine that boy? Can you imagine that boy? People complaining about things that are happening in Dominica, and the man have billions of dollars in Dubai, where the man have to make songs, hey, last Mr. Whatever is his name, to send money down if you vex his card. That's your business. But the people should not pay the consequence for that. Billions of dollars overseas. That's supposed to help Dominicans, and Dominicans wondering why they're not elevating. Boy, and you just not making noise, boy. Billions of dollars outside there, and all of our people so poor. Brothers and sisters, I growing up as a little youth, I remember how prosperous Dominica itself was, and potential to do even more. Potential to do even more, man. Look at how Dominica come, boy. Or the Prime Minister themselves who say, if not CBI, what else? Previously for that, Ian Douglas himself was saying, if not that, what else, brothers and sisters? In a land that flows with bare water, bare sunshine, and bare soil, rich, fertile soil, brothers and sisters. And you mean to tell me all the monies they come in, they're building houses for people? The same monies could be used to build factories, to put things in place. I listened to another individual, Glenroy Soso Coffee, on a podcast, brothers and sisters. This is one of the reasons why I love the podcast, because it opens up a lot of things that I myself would not know. When Glenroy Soso them was working in the agricultural sector, and they were doing a number of things, brothers and sisters, it reached a point where I told Glenroy Soso, it is not agriculture that they are doing anymore. They are doing complete science, brothers and sisters, trying to find out how the soil works. If something is missing in the soil, find out what's missing in the soil so they can put it inside there. Put the boy and Dominica now telling you, if not CBI, what else? Boy, tell you, boy. You can tell this they're from overseas. Anyways, kudos to ASA BANTAN for definitely awarding DICE with yet another one. I think hopefully somebody will come in and, the government of Dominica, I don't care if they're talking against you. The least you can do is at least say, okay, we give you land for being 10-time Calypso King, being the first one to do this. Do something for the man. The artistry, I don't care if you care about the lyrics or not, brothers and sisters. But the man has an accomplishment that was definitely done, and therefore deserves something. The least you can actually do right there, guys. Sorry about that. My camera just filled up again. But anyways, guys, before I say right there, do you think that DICE deserves more than this? Do you think DICE deserves something? 10-time Calypso King. What are your thoughts, guys? What exactly do you believe that DICE truly deserves? If you were the government officials, or you're some part of, management team or something, or the bank or something of that sort, Dominica, brothers and sisters, what would you have done for DICE in terms of the accomplishment that he has done right there? And speaking the truth, well, some people don't like the truth, but he has the accomplishments, brothers and sisters. 10-time Calypso King. What are your thoughts, guys? Big up to ASA for recognizing that right there in that regard. Anyways, guys, what are your thoughts? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. Definitely check the link, the first comment in the comment box below, guys, so you can definitely get the vibrations. By the way, I also dropped the third vlog, the part 3, so you can definitely check that. I'll post that, of course, in the description below, as well as the next reaction to come out a bit later on today. With that said, guys, be real, solid the king always, be positive. Don't forget, brothers and sisters, to click the thumbs up button.